Hello everybody, it is Ben back again, and this time the Habs get the win, 3-1 against the Ottawa Senators, and I was at that game, and oh my god was that a fun one to watch. I actually went in with my mom, it was a nice time, and we went in and got some food at Hurley's Irish Pub before the game, and that was a great time too, and then the game ended up being awesome, but let's get right into it. And is it just me, or does anybody else just really wish that Ottawa would catch up on their game so we can stop saying whatever points back with a game in hand? Because I would love to stop having to say that. But we go into the game with Ottawa only 1 point back, but with a game in hand. The Atlantic Division still tight as ever, and starts the first period off well. Good pace to start the game, always is with these two teams. Two teams that don't like each other very much. They're always trying hard to get up on each other. But then Ottawa takes the first penalty, and Shea Weber with the absolute bomb from the point again. Great feed from Markov. They alternate their points to get the bit of coverage off of Weber to open him up for a pass, and then the shot, great shot as always, puts the Habs up 1-0. This was after early on Alexander Burrows and Andrew Shaw had a fight, kind of starting the night on the trend that was going to continue. But that's how we end the first with the Habs up 1-0. Then we go into the second, and early on, just over a minute in, Andrei Markov with a bomb of his own from a pass from Pacioretty puts the Habs up 2-0, and holy crap, he's still having a heck of a year at the age of 38. He assisted on the first goal, gets a second goal, and then a few minutes later gets the second goal of the game. With beautiful pass by Erik Karlsson on the play. Erik Karlsson just throwing it out in front of his own net, and Markov took advantage of that. Just blasts it past Craig Anderson. So now he has 2 goals and an assist on the night, part of all 3 goals for the Habs so far. But then, with about 8 minutes left in the second, we have a big scrum breakout in front of the Habs net between the two fourth lines. Just a 2-minute going each way, nothing big, but it's kind of continued the trend of these guys are going to keep getting nastier and nastier with each other. But then, of course, Ottawa gets a goal, and who else would it be if it's Ottawa playing the Habs that would get the 1 goal? Jean-Gabriel Pageau gets the Senators 1 goal of the game before the end of the second. But then we go into the third with the Habs up 3-1. About 9 minutes into the third period, Erik Karlsson just sells the hell out of a high sticking call, and after which just gets mercilessly booed by the Bell Center crowd, including me, because, well, I had a few beers in, but and the Habs go on to the penalty kill, which they kill off. Actually, the penalty kill looked really good last night, which was a nice little change as of late. And then about 13 minutes into the third, another scrum breaks out after a hit on Gallagher, and Plekanec goes off, and Clayson gets the extra 2 for Ottawa. Habs get a little power play, don't do anything with it, as has also been happening of late. But then that's how the game ends up, with the Habs winning 3-1. At the very end of the third, though, Bobby Ryan did something to piss off Alexei Emelin, and Emelin just goes right after him, just kicks the crap out of him. And that's how the period would end. And actually, all of the Ottawa players ended up leaving the ice with 1.8 seconds left, because they were just, whatever, we're done. They had actually, even with their goalie pulled at the end, they seemed like they were just kind of giving up at the end of the period. They weren't really trying all that hard. It's kind of sad to see after it had been such a competitive game throughout, but oh well, I digress. Anyway, final score in the game, 3-1 Habs. Shots ended up being 32-24 in favor of Ottawa. They had a bit more shots, but Habs are capitalizing on their chances, and they sort of seem to get under the Senators' skin a little bit with some of the plays they're making, and just kind of pissing them off. And now it's 3 in a row they won against them, and it's big if they end up meeting in the playoffs to have a little space in their head. But Andrei Markov now with 29 assists and 6 goals on the year for 35 points at the age of 38. He is like the ageless wonder. I don't know, but like actually it's funny because this happened right after I had just ordered the number kit to get Markov stitched onto this jersey. So I thought it was kind of funny this happened right after that. But what a game from him. Carey Price, another great game from him too. He just keeps looking as solid as he can be heading into the playoffs, which is exactly what you want. And I'm just happy we got a game against Ottawa. Wins against Ottawa are always fun, especially when I'm at them. It was a great time. Next up, we got Dallas, who's been struggling this year, so hopefully we'll get a game against them. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.